So here is a named tweet. It's called Dopamine Rush. And it's sort of a bit named like a mobile game. Think about it like Gravity Rush or Jewel Rush. Dopamine Rush 2. And it goes a little bit like this. First, you put a number on a little blue button. Second, you make it mean number of dopamine boosts. Third, you let everybody see that button. I see that button. Fourth, people press the button. Press the button. Pay attention. Pay attention. And fifth, get enough attention for boost mode. So, this is talking about the cycle many of us that are on social media and on the internet all day are thinking about. It's this process we're going through in which, well, there is this thing called smartphone addiction. And there's this thing called Twitter addiction, social media addiction, Facebook addiction, Reddit. Of course, if you're using one of the alternative media sites, you might be on Gab or Minds or Steemit. Is anybody on Steemit? Steemit! Right. So, first you put a number on a little blue button. And second, you make that number mean the number of dopamine boosts. So the higher that number, if you're looking at your notifications and you see that little 1 there, and you go, oh, that's good, that's great. Got a notification. I'm checking my phone once again. I'm going in, checking it out. Did somebody respond to me? Did I get a like? Did I get a retweet? What did I get? I got to check. I'm curious. And of course, the higher that number is, the more dopamine we get, the more serotonin flows into our veins, and in some cases cortisol. If you put up a controversial tweet and you don't want people to, you're getting a lot of hate, well, maybe you love the negative energy and you can channel it into something positive, but some people can't. They might get some cortisol from that. But so we have this button, we press it. We're in this cycle of talk a little bit, get a little bit of that oxytocin in there. Come on, let's interact with people. Let's talk. Let's have them talk to us. Great, and then we get that feedback, notifications, and what you see is that people tend to get addicted. They get addicted to the drip. I've been addicted to the drip in the past. I've had to step away, and I've actually advised. I believe it was in a video called Pro Tips for Stress and Depression. Check it out on my channel. That, if you step away from the internet for a bit, you step away from the constant stimulus and start to find a little bit more quiet, maybe meditate a little bit, you might find that, wow, I was living notification to notification. I was living tweet to tweet. I was following certain people. I'm living this life where if I don't get the same stimuli every single day, maybe I'm not going to be happy. And the reality is that's all extra. This is all entertainment. This is extra stuff that, we learn to love. We learn to need. And then we feel withdrawals later on. So in the case of Twitter, third, they let everybody see that button. Everybody has the access to it. It's free. It's free to be on Twitter. It's free to be on Facebook and Reddit, all these things, and see all those inbox fill up and the notifications come in and everything else, and it's just you get this little boost, these little boosts of good feelings, dopamine rush, just the little bits, and a little bit here, a little bit there. You put your phone down for 5 minutes, you pick it up, and there it is. It's all there. It's all in there, folks. All this happiness, You enter the door. I have a door as my front page. You enter the door of the internet environment and you collect the good feelings that we get together. So people do press that button. That's the fourth thing. They press that button They press it, and we press it a lot. And then we pay attention. Pay attention. Got you there. And what that means is that we're paying attention. We're paying attention. We're paying the currency of social media and of these interactions. Our time. I sometimes call it time watch. You can check out my tweet, time watching, for more on that, and there will be a future video. But we pay our time. I say that time is the currency, of course. And we give attention. We pay attention to other people. And we pay attention to what they're saying. They pay attention to us. It's a attention and time watch. These are the currency we have now. You're not paying for the right to view somebody's tweets or to view somebody's Facebook posts or their YouTube videos even. You're not viewing this, we don't even monetize the channel. You don't see ads or anything. You're just spending your time on it. So I say if you don't have much time in the day, but you want to watch my content, it's a little bit long-winded for you, especially these longer tweet videos in which we don't do any edits. And then you can check out the segments that are made later that kind of drill it down to one topic or one tweet, for example. But if you're not going to do that, you can use the 2x speed button and get all the information in half the time. And of course, that certainly gives you more time watch to spend elsewhere. But of course, all this comes to a head when you start getting into the loop. You could call it the gameplay loop of Dopamine Rush 2. And that is, of course, boost mode. So boost mode, boost mode is that high we get after we get so much dopamine, we get so many things happening, we put up a great tweet or a wonderful high engagement video, and all of a sudden we got people rolling in, just a big wave of people. Now, if you're a bigger creator, of course, if you're somebody bigger, like, for example, Zuby, or any of these others, Kyle Kalinske, Secular Talk, any of these people that have, hundreds of thousands of followers, of course, you're getting this constant feed. You're getting hundreds, if not thousands of notifications a day, if not tens or hundreds of thousands in some cases. Imagine how many notifications President Donald John Trump has. A lot. Or even Barack Obama, any of these accounts that have millions upon millions of followers and get so many likes, millions even likes per tweet. I mean, the that number is very high, 20 plus. So, but boost mode is this thing where you're flowing through. It's like you finish reading a couple of tweets that were replies to you. You finish liking a few here, going into your notifications and your mentions, getting through with all that. And you're on a high, you're feeling good. People are responding, I'm getting what I want, whatever you might want. We all have different desires on social media. But then you go back and there's another 20, and then there's another 20. And then you're just on this attention high. People are interested, you're being stimulated, and the dopamine and the serotonin just keep on flowing. And of course, this creates an addiction. So I do want to make people aware of something called smartphone addiction. It is real, and I will admit that I have experienced pangs of it in the past, and it's interesting. But of course, the cure is pretty simple. Put the phone down. Put the phone down. Maybe this video is the sign that you should put the phone down. But that's another topic for another day, because this video is going to be much longer than this. And I'd like you to watch. So, Dopamine Rush 2, you can find that on iOS and Android now.